I hope my microphone is working okay. If not, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. But we're back here for another episode of Project Joy Live today. Brand new one with a special guest happening right now. So join us. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It is Fun Friday here on Project Joy Live, which means I'm going to be joined by a very special guest today. I have fun things to share, and I want to kick things off asking you what is bringing you the most joy today. So let's talk about it in the show in the Morning Brew. Apparently, these tech gremlins have been running wild lately because we have had so many technical issues behind the scenes over here the last couple of days. And then my daughter is supposed to be joining me this morning, but she's having technical issues from her computer as well. It's just been one thing after another. Anybody else feel like that this morning? If you do, you are not alone. I'm rocking my little beanie this morning. My husband got us these hats last Christmas, and it is cold. It's cold outside here in Connecticut this morning. So I had to run out, take him to work, deal with the tech gremlins, and then just threw my hat on and my poncho and run out the door. So that's where we are today. Let me know what is bringing you joy today and where you're joining us from. A few things bringing me joy. One, I have been a lot more, I guess, paying more attention lately to little things that surround me. And last night, I went into Dollar Tree. Love some Dollar Tree. Anybody else find joy in Dollar Tree? Love me some Dollar Tree. And got some stuff because we are decorating the trunk of our car for bumpers and books at the Groton Public Library again this year. And we always decorate the trunk to go along with what our costumes are, because we do a family group costume, and super fun. And so we I went in and get that stuff, and I'm going to check out, and the line was like a mile long. One person at the checkout, and it's just like I underestimated needing a cart. So I'm literally like this with all of my stuff going up to the front. So I'm going out to the checkout. I finally get up there. Released all of my stuff onto the counter, and there is a little pink piece of paper taped to the back of the computer, and it said, "You are amazing." And it was just this nice little, every now and then, if you just open your eyes and pay attention, there will be like just these little things like that you maybe didn't notice before. And so I really loved that. And so that brought me a lot of joy last night. Also bringing me joy, a couple more things. One, on the way home from taking my husband to work, the Electric Slide by Marcia Griffith comes on Sirius XM Radio 90s on 9, which is like, of course, one of my favorite stations on Sirius XM Radio. And Electric Slide came on, and boy, does that song, if that song doesn't bring you back some memories, I don't know what to tell you. But it really did. And I was just having a moment with that on the way home. And so that was bringing me a lot of joy. Also bringing me a whole lot of joy this morning is that my youngest kids are going to their first concert this evening. We are taking the whole family, as well as my daughter Marjean's best friend, and we're going to see Steven Sanchez tonight. Now, Full disclosure, I had no idea who he was until my daughter, my oldest daughter, Nina, introduced him to me. And he's really like quite a throwback singer. I think, we saw that kind of with like Michael Bublé, who kind of sounds very like old worldy, Frank Sinatra-ish, Rat Pack time. And so I had no idea who he was. And so, but he's not only sounds like it, he really has the look too. He has like kind of an Elvis look. So we ended up getting the tickets for the girls. And then we had gotten more tickets from Mohegan Sun Casino. And so now we had all of these tickets. And so we're taking everybody. So it's first concert tonight, a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. So that's bringing me a lot of joy this morning. Also bringing me a lot of joy today that I have my daughter on the show today. Well, I'm supposed to have my daughter on the show today, but I can see behind the scenes that her camera and everything is not on. So I'm sending a message. I'm sending a message to my tech people behind the scenes. Check Leah's camera, please. See, this is what we have to do behind the scenes. So let me know what's bringing you joy today. Let's check in over in the comments really quickly. Miss Brittany is here. I'm glad that you guys can hear me because my microphone was not working when I plugged it in. So there was that this morning too. I'm telling you, the tech gremlins running wild. All right. Teresa said she hears me. Yes, I figured Leah was still in hair and makeup since she's such a star. I wish it was just that this morning. I really do. Yes, love that as well. Listen, if you don't love some Dollar Tree, you're watching the wrong show. I really love it. And the one Dollar Tree here, the one that's in Waterford, Connecticut, I can't speak for the other ones. I haven't seen it in the one in Gales Ferry, Connecticut yet, but they have like the new super, I see her in the background. I see her now. Yes. They have the new like super, is it super Dollar Tree? Anybody know what this is called? But it's like an aisle, because like everything's $1.25 usually, but there's an aisle that has like $3 section and a $5 section. I was pretty pleasantly surprised by those, but our Waterford location has that, and they had some. I mean, you could definitely tell the difference between the $1.25 stuff and the $5 stuff. So that it's pretty cool over there at the Dollar Tree, and we could do a whole show. We could do a whole show on the Dollar Tree for sure. Leah, give me a thumbs up in the background if you loved going to the Dollar Tree. I get 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, everybody. Okay, so we are going to take a really quick break. And when we come back, Leah and I are discussing It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
On April 4th, I was 90 years old, grandson of slaves. My parents were first generation free. A long time ago, I embraced the definition of love. Love is the experience of well-being. And a friend is one who mutually shares that experience of well-being with you, which opens up almost infinite creative possibilities.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. We have our very special guest, Miss Leah Dugas, here this morning. Good morning, Leah. I can't hear you, though. We need to unmute you.
I was muted.
There you are. Good morning.
Good morning.
I haven't seen you very much this morning because Mommy's been running around crazy. I mean, I saw you. We hugged and whatnot and talked for a couple minutes, but it's been a busy morning, right?
Yep.
We have a lot we're getting ready for. What are you most excited for coming up to the holidays?
Halloween.
Halloween? You can't tell anybody what our costumes are, though, yet.
We know family.
Yeah, we can't tell everybody yet because we keep it a surprise. But we get to wear them tomorrow because we have a very fun event coming up tomorrow. Do you know what it is?
Bumpers and books.
Bumpers and books. You want to tell everybody about that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
It's where you bring your car to the library, and then your trunk needs to be decorated. You can bring a chair if you want, and then you just give the kids candy.
There it is. So it's like trunk or treat, but it's with the library, so it's like a book theme, right? Like there's books, and you can go to the book patch and pick a book instead. Like it's kind of like a pumpkin patch, but there's books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very exciting. Very exciting.
I thought it was called Trick or Jeep.
No, Trick or Jeep is the one that's at, shameless plug here, Valenti Auto Mall in Mystic, Connecticut, where my husband works. So that one, they have Trick or Jeep next weekend.
Who is on there?
Who's on where? Oh, you like the graphic? Okay, so tell everybody about what movie we're going to talk about today.
We are going to talk about The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yes. Is that your favorite Halloween movie?
No.
No.
But I like it. I love it, but I don't that's not my favorite.
It's my favorite Halloween movie for sure. 100%.
My favorite is The Great Pumpkin.
Not the great. Which one?
The one with the skeleton named Jack.
Oh, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
So fun fact, when we were talking about family Halloween costumes, we have done both It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and Nightmare Before Christmas. But we did Nightmare Before Christmas before Leo was born. Yeah, so you don't remember that one because you weren't born.
Yeah, you did. I don't remember, but I looked on Facebook and I saw it.
Yeah. It's not official, guys, unless you see it on Facebook, just FYI. So what brings you the most joy about It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
Well, The Great Pumpkin?
Yeah. But do we ever get to see the Great Pumpkin?
No.
Why not?
We always see it at the pumpkin patch.
He just waits. Linus waits at the pumpkin patch, right?
Yes. But he doesn't get to see him.
Why not?
Because
why?
I don't know.
You don't know? So Linus goes to the pumpkin patch, right? And he's waiting for the Great Pumpkin.
For the whole night.
For the whole night.
And Lucy.
And Lucy?
And they're all waiting. They too were waiting, but they were missing all the fun.
Mm-hmm. So they didn't go trick-or-treating with everybody else. They didn't go to any of the parties. They just went to wait in the pumpkin patch for the Great Pumpkin.
I mean, I would do that.
You would?
Yes.
Do you believe in the Great Pumpkin?
Yes.
What is the Great Pumpkin exactly?
I think he would have like a pumpkin head.
Yeah.
And he would have like a body at the bottom. Like that.
Some of y'all that might be fans of Sleepy Hollow, that sounds very, very similar what she's describing to the Headless Horseman, which that used to scare the daylights out of me when I was growing up. You haven't seen that, thank goodness, because that's scary.
Okay.
The Headless Horseman. So do you think Linus missed out on Halloween because he waited for the Great Pumpkin? How do you feel about that?
Sad.
It was sad. He missed out.
He missed out on everything.
He did. But I feel like maybe he still had fun, even though he missed out on the other things that they were doing.
Candy's not even good for you anyway.
I mean, that's a great point. It's a great point. But I think when I watched it again, I feel like everybody else had fun going to the party and trick-or-treating. That was fun for them. But Linus's idea for fun was waiting for the great pumpkin. So they just I feel like I used to think maybe he was missing out, or maybe the other people didn't really understand him, but I think they just both have different ideas about what fun is.
I think he's just happy because he was hanging out with his girlfriend.
Oh, you think that was his girlfriend? That's very cute. It's very cute. So do you were there any lessons that you got from It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown?
You should always believe what you want to believe.
I like that. Believe what you want to believe. And you don't have to participate in something just because everybody else is doing it. You could do what you want to do, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So, go ahead.
At the end of the movie, he said, "I'm gonna stay in the pumpkin patch again and wait for the great pumpkin again."
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep doing that until he sees him.
Yeah. That's what gave me the impression that he really had a good time, even though he didn't go trick-or-treating or go to the parties.
At least he's waiting for something.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite character from the Peanuts?
The Peanuts.
That's what they're called, all of them together, the Peanuts.
A Peanut movie?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite character?
I like Charlie Brown.
You like Charlie Brown?
Wait, no, I like the dog.
You like Snoopy?
He's fun. Well, I like the character right there, the boy character.
Linus, yeah.
Funny. And I like Linus believes everything, that's why I like him. And I like Charlie Brown because he's funny. And I like the dog because he's also funny.
What do you think about the little girl? I think it's Lucy that has the black hair.
Who's she then?
She's sometimes, I don't remember. I'm so bad with Peanut names. I'm gonna look it up while we're talking about this. But the one with the black hair that's sometimes really mean to Charlie Brown. I feel like she's mean sometimes.
I don't like her at all.
You don't like her at all?
Nope. I don't even want to be her friend. She's mean.
Yeah. So the one with the blonde hair in the picture is Sally. That's her name.
Sally and Linus love each other.
We got them mixed up. That's okay. But yeah, Lucy's the one with the black hair, and Sally is Charlie Brown's sister.
Wait, how do Charlie Brown and her not like each other? They like each other.
I don't know.
Probably because they're littler.
Probably so. That's probably.
She doesn't like him a tiny bit because he made her look in the pumpkin patch all night.
Yeah.
So she's a little mad.
I think Sally was a little ticked off at Linus but even though Sally didn't have a good time in the pumpkin patch, she learned something. She learned that she doesn't want to wait for the great pumpkin, that she would rather go to parties and go trick-or-treating with her friends. That's what she learned about herself that night.
So Linus is not her friend?
Well, Linus is her friend, but she doesn't have like the same thing in common with him. Like she doesn't want to wait for the great pumpkin.
More like boyfriend.
You're stuck on that, aren't you?
because they look like a couple.
Brittany said Charlie and Snoopy are funny. I agree. And Teresa said, my favorite Halloween show was that episode of Little House on the Prairie when Laura, through Mr. Olson, had a mishap with Mrs. Olson. I did not see that. I'm going to have to go find that episode now, Teresa. I don't think Leah's ever seen the Little House on the Prairie. Have you? I don't think you have. No. You know what's interesting, though? You know that movie that Mommy watches, the musical Meet Me in St. Louis?
I think.
Yo, I know you know which one I'm talking about because I'll meet me in St. Louis.
I think I know. I just don't remember.
Okay, do you remember the Halloween scene in that movie where they dress up like ghosts and they have to go to people's houses? Do you remember that? If you guys have never seen that movie, Meet Me in St. Louis, it has a very young Judy Garland in it. Such a good movie. But there's a Halloween scene. I love that movie in general because it takes you through all of the different seasons. But there's a Halloween scene that really is so interesting to me because it speaks to the different time that it was in Halloween when they would do Halloween activities back then. It was just such a different thing to watch. And I feel like it was so much more scary than a lot of the kids now just do, like, you know, I don't know. It's not as scary as it once was. Do you prefer to do like fun, cute Halloween things, or do you like scary things at Halloween?
Sometimes I like to. I really wanted to be pumpkins for Halloween.
I know you want to be pumpkins. Leah's been wanting to be pumpkins for a really long time. See, and it was funny because I made a post on Facebook yesterday about our Halloween costumes. And somebody asked how I get all of you to agree on doing the same costume theme. And what I said was, well, I think number one, it helped us out, you know, when that we started it when you guys were really little. I mean, we started the group costume since before you were born. But you know, sometimes, is there any costumes that we've done that you didn't like?
I'm gonna have to look right now.
You have to look. Where are you gonna look at?
I'm looking at Facebook.
All the pictures I posted yesterday. I mean, I think your first one was Minions. You were just a little tiny baby.
Where is it?
I know you're not going to be able to find it on here because by then the show's going to be over, but that's okay. So do you have a favorite one that we've done that you can think of?
I think this one.
This one? Oh, so we can't tell everybody yet. I'm trying to think if there's a hint that we could give everybody.
Oh, I know a hint.
Don't say it yet because I don't know I don't know what your hint is. You could give it away.
Color.
We gave the hint yesterday. In the comments of my post, I gave the hint that obviously, since we're participating in Bumpers and Books, that it was a book at one time, right? What we're going to dress as. It was a book. There have been several movies made.
There's like 3?
More than that. There have been several movies and TV specials.
Well, right now there's 3.
There was and my favorite and a cartoon. My favorite version of what we are going to be was a 1985 star-studded TV special. That's all I can say. That's about it. 1985 star-studded TV special. It was 2 parts. Okay. So that's all I can give you. That's all I can give you. Okay. So after Halloween, now we just had Canadian Thanksgiving, right? On Monday.
Uh-huh.
Did you enjoy that?
Yep.
What was your favorite part of the meal?
All of it.
All of it? You didn't have an absolute favorite thing?
There's my favorite was the like, not the white crackers, the orange crackers.
The orange crackers. She liked all of the love and labor we put into this meal, you guys, and she liked the crackers.
Oh, and I also love the lasagna.
Lasagna?
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And the poutine.
And the poutine. We had poutine. Yes, we did. It was very,
Those
very
are my 2 favorites now.
Okay, so once we have Halloween, we have American Thanksgiving coming up, and then Christmas, and then New Year's. Do you have a favorite out of those 3? Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Oh, this is hard. Christmas, you get presents, but I'd rather hang out with my family than get presents. But food is really delicious, but I want to have sparklers.
You want to have sparklers for New Year?
Food. I did food.
All the food. Well, we know which tree that apple fell from, boys and girls. Leah, thank you so much for joining me again today. Do you want to do so in 2 weeks? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see when you come back again. You come back again on. Hold on, on November 1st. So we'll get to tell everybody about how your Halloween was, because we'll be coming on the day after Halloween. Do you want to talk about the Nightmare Before Christmas that day?
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about what we're being.
You'll get to tell everybody that on that day.
I want to do that movie.
Yeah.
I want to do that movie.
It'll be great.
By the way, guys, it's a movie. That's all I'm telling you.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. She said that Brittany said the struggle is real to decide. She can't decide either. She can't decide which holiday or what she wants to do.
But I will pick Thanksgiving because my bestie is coming over.
See, you see that? Leah, thank you so much for joining us again today.
Bye.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time. Okay. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
All right. Bye. I'll see
Bye,
you guys
Dusty.
in just a moment.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Everybody give some love down in the comments to Miss Leah for joining us today. And I left the peanuts up on the screen. Thank you so much, Leah, for joining us. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you next episode where we're going to tell you all about how Halloween was. And then also, I think we're going to talk about the Nightmare Before Christmas. So it'll be great and it'll be fun. And we always appreciate Leah for being here. So listen, we have to do birthdays, but I did not prepare ahead of time. So I'm going along with it with you today and going through my list and figuring out how many of these people I actually know. Before we get to birthdays, however, I want to send so much love to everybody who is currently dealing with the loss of Liam Payne from One Direction. I know that my daughter was a really big fan. Kat Stomska, who was on the last episode of Project Joy Live, she's done a lot of poetry around One Direction songs. She's been a part of their fandom for a really long time. And so sending everyone so much love to who's dealing with the grief of Liam's passing. So just wanted to say that before we get to birthdays this morning. So let's celebrate birthdays now.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, we got lots of people to celebrate today, so let's talk about it. Actor Zac Efron has a birthday today. Why is this acting up? Zac Efron has a birthday today, 37 years old today. R&B singer Neo, 45 years old today. I love Neo. He's such a great, I love his music. Who else do we have here that I may or may not know? Chuck Berry, singer Chuck Berry, who passed away in 2017, had a birthday today as well. Movie actor Jean-Claude Van Damme, 64 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Who else do we have here? Oh, Baby Bash, 49 years old today. And fun fact, listen when I tell you how upset I am. You guys know we were scheduled to see TLC and Shaggy, right? So TLC couldn't perform because T-Boz ended up in the hospital. And so we ended up just seeing Shaggy, which was an absolutely, Shaggy puts on a hell of a show. I shared you guys about this before. But and so we were like, okay, can't wait for TLC to come back so that we can, reschedule so we can go see them. So we find out that TLC is coming back and now they're performing with Baby Bash, speaking of, happy birthday. But the day that they're coming, we already had tickets for Duran Duran. Wah, wah. So very sad that we won't be able to see TLC and Baby Bash, but very excited that we get to see Duran Duran because I feel like that's going to be a really stellar show as well. So happy birthday, Baby Bash. Little redirect there. Who else do we have today? In the celebrities in my life, my local friend of mine, Andrea, has a birthday coming up tomorrow. Happy birthday, Andrea. Yesterday, Brad Street, Jamie Lee that I went to school with, Michelle Mraz, Pauline Di Benedetto. Happy birthday to all of you. And it's gonna be great. Gonna be a great day. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone I mentioned because I didn't make a list. Happy birthday to you. All those that are celebrating, I hope you have an amazing day. Celebrate all month. Why not? We only have a couple weeks. We're not even going to talk about how fast time is going today because that doesn't bring me a lot of joy. All of that being said, guys, we have virtual co-working happening coming up this morning. Check in at 9:55 a.m. Eastern time. We work together from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. Eastern time. 4 25-minute segments. Just bring yourself and your to-do list. Go to the BreakthroughShowNetwork.club, the BreakthroughShowNetwork.club, and you can check the calendar there as well as our events list and all of that. And it will take you to our virtual co-working room where you can join us and be held accountable, but also celebrate when you're able to get that to-do list accomplished. It's gonna be great. Come and join us for that. What else do we have going on? I told you guys we have concert coming up tonight, so very excited to tell you about that next week. Tomorrow, as per usual, we have Soul Saturday Morning Coffee happening at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. I hope you guys will join us. Again, the BreakthroughShowNetwork.club is where you can go to join us for that. It's in our little coffee cafe. Sunday, I am going to my cousin Jimmy. I told you guys he headlines at Comics, Mohegan Sun Casino and Comics Comedy Club. He does a comedy magic show, but he also does an no holds barred of that a comedic hypnotist show as well, and he hasn't done it at Comics in many years, but he's doing a one night only on Sunday. So my husband and I are going to that. I've actually participated in one of his shows before, but My husband's never seen it, and so really excited to do that on Sunday. Next week, guys, we have Project Joy, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Olivia and Bonnie's going to be back with us on Wednesday. We have co-working. We have, what else do we have going on? Oh my gosh. Beyond 2D. We have neurographic art with Teresa that's continuing next week. We have mindful doodling starting with Brittany next week. So much going on. And so I hope you'll get plugged in, thebreakthroughshownetwork.com or .club to learn about all of our events. And we would love to have you wherever you feel called to join us. So I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Thank you so much for being here today. Thanks again to Miss Leah Dugas, the star of the show, and we will see her in 2 Fridays. And I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
I've been trying, and I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been